Wow, good morning, or whatever time it is you click play. I tell you what, this is what, day 4? That I've worked 4 days in a row in this shed. That hasn't happened in like years. I haven't been well enough to do that in years, man. I'd sneak in 1 or 2 days and then I'd have to have the rest of the week off. This is day 4 and I'm feeling okay. So the catheter replacement to my spinal cord is really working. Pain in the ass, I have to wear this belt though to stop the pump from hurting. But hey, I'm alive and I'm here working on Jeeps and I have a loving wife. Hey, what else you want? Anyway, yeah, this is all bolted down, as you know. I'm just going to hot wire it up with the extension cord. The electrician's not coming till next week. And after I've hot wired it up, lift up the arms some, cleaned underneath them, I'll do the cable. And I'll get back to you and show you that later. With the hose, I'm just going to loop it over and lay it on top. Nothing special. But the cables are going to be something different. Anyway, I'll show you soon. And there you go. I sussed it out. Look. Even the switch works. Whee! I can clean underneath. The only thing is I need to put weight on this for the other side to go up. Because there's no cable yet. I was standing on it before and it went up equal. Anyway, you've seen it here. Hey, update. I found some bolts, some nuts at the hardware store. I asked the guy and he goes, no, we don't have anything that size. So I looked around for a while. First I found these long ones, which I really like. And then I found short ones, but they don't have any. Yeah, sometimes they're helpful. When they say they don't have it, doesn't mean they always don't have it. All right, remember that. So now I've worked out how the cables work, right? For example, when this one goes up, right? There's the bolt. The cable goes down and up. So when this one goes up, it pulls. Because of the pulley, it pulls on this cable, which is this cable, right? That's attached to here. So when that one goes up, it pulls this one up. And vice versa. When this one goes up and it's gone through the pulley, it'll pull that one up. So what happens is, they balance out. If one goes a bit higher than the other, right? Just get out of the sun. If one goes up a bit higher than the other one evens it out, and vice versa. Pretty simple, really. But at first I was scratching my head how it worked. I could have looked in the manual, but who needs to do that? Who does that? You buy this furniture from IKEA. Do you read the manual? No, you get your screwdriver out there and you whack that thing together. Until it's so stuffed that you have to get a manual out and you've got to fix it. But majority of the time, no problem. You just, oh, there it is. Let's just bolt that thing together. And that's what I'm doing with this. I've had to look at my manual maybe 2 times now. So, yeah. I'm about to have coffee and then continue with the cables. Project's nearly finished. After these cables, it's just a matter of the thin cable that connects the release, and then it's just a matter of waiting for the electrician to. Now, I don't mind hooking this end up. I don't. I don't mind hooking all this up. I'll get him to check it when he gets here. But I don't really like to hook up in here. I can, but I don't really want to. I could just double up on there, I guess. Or do you need a second one and one of these? Who knows? I'm not 100% sure on the laws. I don't pull a lot of current here, so piggybacking onto that would probably be fine by running another 4 wires into 3 wires into here, because the black goes down there. But you know, they don't charge a lot, and it's worth the peace of mind knowing that it's done to code. So I'm rather happy. I'm just happy I've just got it hot wired now to an extension cord, and it's all working good. I presume it's still working good. Yep, all good, Nick. All working. Beautiful, yeah. But they're uneven because I haven't got the cables attached yet. Anyway, break time, and bumped my head on the arm, and it jarred down to my injury in my neck, and tears in my eyes. My wife came running because I screamed in pain. But I'm okay, thank goodness. I will take some painkillers when I have my break though, just to make sure. It's still a bit iffy in my neck at the moment. It doesn't take much to upset my neck. I lift stuff, not a problem, but my neck, so it's hard for me to get under stuff. That's why I need this hoist. If I want to keep playing with cars with my neck injury, I have to be able to lift the vehicle. I can't just lay under it and twist my neck like most people. I've got a trolley I can lay on, but you know, I need head support, and then I've got to use a pillow, and then my head doesn't fit under. It's a pain in the ass. So if I want to continue my hobby, which I thoroughly enjoy, I need this. And when it's done, I'll do a clip on the exact cost. So if you're thinking of doing it, and it's doable by yourself, it is. If you have the skills, it's not a big job to do by yourself. Anyway, break time. I'm actually quite surprised how little slack there is. That's it. You know, that's all the slack there is. That's the amount I dropped it. Huh. Really surprised how little slack there is in that. Where do I splice it? Maybe just above here. Maybe I'll splice it just above the, whatever you call it, the lift. Just to make it easier, so I don't have to mess about at the top, splicing. Just put a vice grip on it, cut it, and overlap it. There's a fair bit of adjustment left on this bolt here. I don't know if you can see, there goes quite a bit of adjustment there to tighten it up. Of course, you don't want it too tight. I don't know how tight. Maybe I'll look that up on the manual. Maybe. Maybe I'll just do it. Maybe I'll just do it my way. All going good so far. A bit fiddly getting those cables through the holes. I'm thinking, why didn't they just weld a pipe in there instead of having little eyelets that a crooked hose has to go through? You got to like guide it all the way. The one at the bottom is a pain because it's got been through two eyelets already, and then you got to get it dead straight and go down. I mean, there is sticks and extensions trying to wriggle it into the hole. Anyway, it's done on one side anyway. Gotta go pick my daughter up from school. Catch you later, alligator. And it's the next day. I'm not going to cut and splice the cable. It's about 300 too long. Only 300. Well, possibly more, but that leaves me maximum adjustment at the other end. So when I measured it, I was right. I've shortened it by about 400, but the cable at the moment is 300 too long. So instead, I'll tell you about that later. Instead, I'm going cutting and splicing. I'm putting these up at 300, and then I'm going to tuck it back up in the hole up in the top, so it's out of mind and out of sight. So if you ever decide to put this hoist at the full height and I decide I want the extra height, all I got to do is take the clamps off and put a nut on there. All right? So nothing can be reversed. Nothing can be reversed in this matter, in this way. So they're now at exactly the same level. I measured, and 330 from the end of this to the top. So I'll do that now and I'll show you what I've done. And there we are. 3 clamps. And if you ask me why 3, because I got 3. I like to be safe. I don't know how strong this is crimped onto here is. I don't know how strong that crimp is. I presume it's pretty strong. They crimp these on here when they're red hot. Or how strong that nut is. I'm expecting that to be just as strong. So they're super tight. So that's going to go, I'll show you, up the top. Alright. Until it hits those. And then I hope yeah, there's a hole up there I can tuck it into, so it doesn't interfere with it going down. Ja? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Yeah? Okay. Now this one, going to go around the pulley to the top and put a nut and washer on for adjustment. Okay, that now has a little bit of tension on it, enough room for me to put a spanner on the top, an open ender, and a ring here on the bottom. I don't know how much tension they need to be on, but that one is now finished, that side. Let me see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see that. I'll edit it out if you can't. But yeah, this side you know, has a little bit of tightness on it. I can go a lot tighter, but I don't know what that would do, or if it was necessary. So, anyway, let me do the other side. Oh well, here, cables have a bit of tension on them. I should have, pretty sure they're all in their grooves actually. Right next to it. No, they're all good. That one has a little bit less tension than this one, so it worked out pretty well. I need to Gatorade, stop your cramps. So yeah, and I'm thoroughly enjoying myself here. My wife walked in and says, "Oh, we're going out." They're here. No, what? Yeah, we're going out for me. It's my birthday tomorrow. For me, huh? Okay, but it's alright, I don't mind. I put the cables on, job done, and yeah, then I thought I'd show you. I pulled the lever off and out. She's a bit grotty looking. It's stuck. I'll see if I can find one online, or if I can buy these or not. Otherwise I'll have to strip it apart and clean it. It's pretty rotty in there though, so I hope I can just buy another one. And this lever screws on there. And yeah, that's why it hasn't been coming down, because this is must have got some water in it. Looks like it's rusted shut. Anyway, that's going to be it for this clip. And the next one will be the finished product and final cost. So be good out there, take care, look after yourselves, love yourselves, and love everybody else, please. Take care, and I don't have to remind you of all this subscribe stuff because everybody else does that enough. So apparently I'm going out because it's my birthday tomorrow. Love yous and leave yous.